Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we left off, we got finished with Frank Saw and all of his little dirty deeds that were done dirt cheap. We did our bit here because there's a new suspect in town.
What do you mean shuffling?
I'm gonna shuffle this shuffle. We gotta find out who this mystery man is in the special cell.
He's like, Mr. Edgeworth, are you alright?
Yes.
It's like if you have a pebble in your shoe and you're walking, you're trying to like get it out.
Yeah. All right, let's go find out what's going on over here.
Okay. Ooh.
That is a hell of a cell.
That's terrifying. Is this Jurassic Park?
Special cell. Is it a velociraptor?
I was just say they freaking laughed. Hey, it's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing at all.
Aren't you always talking about how the Yatagrasu is able to flap even in the darkest night?
Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light.
Oh, man.
But still, I can't see what I can't see. I'm still just a human.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the bell and the dog. Oh, God.
Oh, that's terrifying. Ah!
They both ran. Oh. Just Mr. Edgeworth pursuit. Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. I got no... That voice. It can only be...
We'll find out. Who is
It's been far too long? So you still remember me? I don't...
What?
I can't give a fuck. It would be impossible to forget, because it was you who did what none could do, and placed me here in this cell.
That's don't tell me that the dog is talking to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is there someone else there? I can't see anything through.
See anything though?
Down, boy. It's the road to frighten the visitors.
You said though, not through.
Listen here. Allow me to illuminate this dark room.
Whoa!
Hello.
Who are you?
Boss. B055.
It's like a license plate.
Yeah, he's got an egghead going on. But such noisy visitors. From the voices and footsteps to more in the back. But it'd be rude not to introduce myself.
He sounds kind of like Agent Lang a little bit.
I'm not trying to, but I don't know what voice to give this man, so. I am called Sheeran Dogan. Mr. Edgeworth and we're old acquaintances. This man is a former assassin.
Oh. Jesus.
The blind assassin. Sir Dog. And his weapons and sharp knives. His weapons are sharp knives and a ferocious dog. His appearance is always accompanied by the sound of a bell. It is said that the ringing of this bell in the darkness is the last sound his victims hear.
So why was he able to bring his freaking murder dog in with him?
Video game logic, man. Would you be so kind as to share the reason why you have come, Mr. Edgeworth? That will not be necessary. You're already well aware of why we're here. It seems we know each other quite well.
He's like the crypt keeper. Oh, God.
Oh, hi, doggy. Hi, sweet.
It looked like he was attacking him for a second.
Bless me, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I did sneeze. Murder suspect. We suspect your dog of committing the murder. The witness who discovered the body saw him biting it. There must be some mistake. My boy is obedient. He would never do such a thing. Right, Anubis?
Ooh, his name's Anubis. That's cool.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Anubis may be your guide dog, but you raised him to be a vicious killer. It was one of the weapons you used as an assassin. To begin with, is the witness of a reliable sort? That's true that Saad is also one of the suspects.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to say if we can trust his testimony. In any case, I think you have the wrong dog. Right, Anubis? Right, boy? I wonder if he knows who the witness is. What's your alibi? I'd like to hear your alibi from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. yesterday morning. During the animal show? I was in my humble cell the entire time. I took up whittling
recently.
Okay, I did have it right. I was just
Yeah.
making sure. Whittling recently. My focus was solely on this wooden chisel in my hands. The prisoners have free access to chisels here? No, it's not allowed. The warden is a kind soul. She has given me special permission. Kind? Ridiculous. Even 5 metal chisels would become deadly weapons in his hands. I started by carving these Buddha statues, but I moved on to other shapes after the 674th.
Jesus. Really? That many?
All it takes is time, which I have plenty of. Here's what I'm working on now. I did not know that you played chess. Do you play as well, Mr. Edgeworth? I would like to test your wits in a game sometime. I only started playing since my arrival here, so I am still inexperienced.
This is that's a lot of work to do when you're blind.
Yes, it is. And his rook is a Cerberus.
Yeah.
Even though the one in the back kind of looks like a dragon.
What?
If you look at the dog in the back, just by the way it's shaped, because I don't know if it's just because of the pixels of it, but it looks like it has more sharp points like a dragon. The far right side of the piece.
Oh, like the farthest one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, what is this piece?
Those
It's a
are
three-headed
just teeth.
dog? Oh, there's Edgeworth talking about it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got it right. It's a Cerberus.
Yeah. Just for the fun of it, I carved this hound piece. Just as a game of war. Pawns, knights, and castles. Each side pushing their forces to the limits to take the life of the enemy's
I
king.
was gonna say, it's not even a rook. He calls it a hound.
Yeah. However, I found the absence of dogs to be strange. Hounds are an indispensable part of warfare. But it is nothing more than folly. I still play by all the normal rules of chess. Isn't it difficult for you to find opponents here in prison? I always play correspondence chess.
What's that?
Correspondence chess? So you play chess through the mail.
What?
Prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters, although they are subject to inspection. At the moment, I am awaiting for my opponent's next move.
That's weird.
Huh.
That's like the longest game of chess ever.
Yeah. So he plays chess with people outside of this prison. What do you know about the victim?
How does that even... You know what? I don't
Do you know who was murdered? It was Horace Knightley, the most unfortunate lad. Ears are as sharp as ever. They are all I can rely on, as I thought he has full knowledge of everything that goes on in this prison. On second thought, he might be fortunate after all.
I just noticed he has like veins in the back of his head.
Yeah. Fortunate?
Big brain!
That might be the point of why he's designed like that. I don't know. Fortunate? How so? He committed a grave crime, but he was able to avoid punishment for it. An assassination attempt on the president. What a bold man. Assassination attempt?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! Didn't Mr. Knightley just...
He may have killed his own superior, but he never attempted to take the president's life. Are they trying to conceal the fact the assassination was staged by the president? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses, Knightley. Didn't attack the president? But Uncle Ray was requested to defend him in court on charges of attempted assassination.
You didn't know either, Uncle Ray? So they're trying to pin the whole thing on Mr. Knightley.
Now I see why the PIC is taking action.
Ah, so that's why they removed you from the case.
That the pest guy was going.
Pest!
That the pest guy was going to indict him on charges of attempted assassination, and in doing so, they would have
And in
twisted.
doing so, they would have twisted the truth.
I'm psychic. I'm stealing your lines. Hey, you want to go give me a hug? Hey, hug and you get your lines back.
Talk so like an auctioneer.
I don't know.
He's more chill than that.
I suspected it was a false charge. Huh? I heard about it from one of the guards. About Knightley. He kept desperately insisting I didn't assassinate anyone. But the courts are supposed to bring the truth to light. I may not be well versed in law, but I can say one thing for certain. Some of the prisoners were here convicted on false charges. That's the reality of it. Right, Anubis? Right, boy? Leaving the truth in the care of the court can be dangerous. Leaving the truth in the care of the court is dangerous. Huh. There was someone who said the exact same thing before. That investigator from Interpol who doesn't trust prosecutors.
Yep. Hey!
You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. I doubt his distrust had cleared up completely. You feel the same way, don't you, Anubis?
See, he sounds like a
In a way, I guess.
more chill version. That's so terrifying. How when he looks in his face, just like
As a turns into a freaking xenomorph.
Because like, dude, he looks like he should sound older than that. Because he's like all wrinkly and stuff.
But he's too badass to have one of those more older voices that I have. The truth of the courts and Mr. Edgeworth's reasoning both can't be trusted. Right? It is nothing to be upset about. You're not the only one who suspects me. Yesterday, the other prosecutor and that judge came here too. They brought the warden along. How they despise me.
Oh, it must have been those two rude people from before.
Prosecutor DeBest and Judge Courtney. They thoroughly inspected my room, but left without finding a thing. Seems they were searching for the murder weapon. 'Tis a shame. They searched the other prisoners' cells too, not just mine. Yet they were still unable to find anything. All that hard work was for naught. Interesting. This is quite a problem. What should we do? Saul's testimony alone won't hold up. In order to confront him, we need evidence. Now, if my guest would be so kind as to leave. Right, Nubis? Show them the way out.
Jesus.
Does this mean what I think it means?
Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth. Good lord.
We shall meet again. Doggin. It'd be a shame for a long-awaited reunion to end so soon. I'll be waiting. And
he just calmly walks away.
Yep, everyone's just like, oh shit, run! And it's just like, all right. Now then, we still need to find that murder weapon.
Mr. Edgeworth!
We found a murder weapon!
Oh my god, she's climbing it.
She went all the way up there. It's fine now, Kay. Come down from there. Where's Mr. Shields?
Beats me. He just took off running like death was after him.
Good grief. That man.
He should really learn how to climb. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We'll continue investigating. First, we should start by solving that one mystery. Now, Lee's body was found in a workroom inside the prison. However, he was supposed to be in the detention center's holding cell. How did he get to the prison under such tight security? Let's go investigate the holding cell at the detention center.
That was where Mr. Knightley was held, right? What about Uncle Ray?
Let's just leave him be for now.
I thought we were supposed to be his assistants, though.
And we're assisting him on our own. Detention center.
We kind of look a little
hallway.
more suspicious without him around, though.
The victim's cell in the detention center was this way.
Let's check it out, Mr. Edgeworth.
But first, I'm gonna check out these. Oh, never mind. They're just auto walking us over there. That sounds. I feel like this is gonna be a warden lady.
Oh, really? Oh, you
I'd be
mean
willing to
the
bet.
fur coat lady?
Yes.
Oh, this is truly just dreadful.
Huh? What happened?
Yep.
Yep, there she is. That's the warden, Miss Rowland. She must have come from behind that no entry sign. So we still won't talk? Even after all the trouble you went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct?
That's right. I don't know how many times I've tried. I can't report back empty-handed.
That assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? Did you just say assassin?
Why?
Pardon me, but were you talking about sheer Sir and Doggin just now?
Oh, eavesdropping, were you? You naughty boy.
Did you question him personally, Warden Roland?
Not just him. I try to have a heart-to-heart with all the prisoners and suspects. In my home, we're all family here.
Love the dog or whatever that is. I just love it.
It's a fox. No
Fox.
dog is that long.
It's just so cute. I want to give it a hug. Not her. I want to give it a hug. Can I just
fox?
give the fox a hug? Yes. Whatever its name is, I want it.
I wonder if it even has a name. It's only fair I invite them. It's only fair I invite them to my warden's office.
The warden's office?
Oh, have you taken an interest in my room as well?
No.
It's just down this hallway, but outsiders are not allowed past this point.
Down the hallway. So around there.
I'm making her less like, a female Shelley and more like recycling the Queen of Kingdom of Corrine type. The pompous lady, because she's also a leader of sorts and just cares mostly about herself.
Yeah.
Even though she says she cares about everyone and they're a family. It's such a lovely room. People do so enjoy being invited back there. I always show them the splendid view of my precious courtyard.
The courtyard of this animal-filled prison. I'd sure love to see it.
Floor plans updated.
Are there giraffes?
Delighted that you want to see it. However, I cannot invite you.
What?
You're not a child of our home. If you want to come to my room, you'll have to be convicted first.
It's a rather high hurdle to clear.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have an excuse to steal something.
It's like, well, I have the great thief Yatagarasu here. Sounds like something can be done.
Goodness me, look at how long we've been talking. Just about to feed Allie her lunch.
Oh my goodness.
The fox's name is
Allie? I have the fox. It's right here.
She is my favorite little angel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off to the fine courtyard. Toodaloo.
Unless that's another animal and not the fox, which could be possible too. Because she's going to the courtyard to feed it, which doesn't quite make... maybe. We're hanging on. Never got a chance to ask her about Duggan. Well, let's head over to Knightley's cell. All right, attention center, holding cell.
But it could also be pronounced ally, depending on if, it's based on the noun ally, or if it was actually, the actual A-L-L-Y spelling of ally.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the
But it
victim's
did
cell.
say she, so maybe. I don't know. It could just be coincidentally spelled that way. Who knows? For our sake, we'll have it be my name.
Yes.
When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again?
It was after the president's welcoming ceremony on the night of March 25th. So when and how did he move over to the prison? There might be some evidence that left that can answer that.
All right, let's get cracking, Mr. Edgeworth.
Begin investigation. All right. I'm gonna check out this. A reflection in the mirror.
Ah, it's a security camera. A great thief's arch enemy. I guess they don't take too kindly to thieves here.
There's no reason for a detention center to be kind to thieves. Guard. I'd like you to check the footage of the security camera. If you find any problems, report to me at once. Understood, sir. Okay. Now we can go wherever we want.
God, there's a security camera and there's a freaking toilet. That's.
I mean, it's a holding cell. It's a fancy holding cell. Let's check this desk. I want to still inspect every suspicious looking green.
I wouldn't feel comfortable using a toilet when in the same room there's a freaking security camera.
I should have made just a small theory before this popped up, because I was thinking when we were talking earlier, I wonder if Knightley is the person that was playing male chess with the assassin, Doggin. And then I was like, oh, and then I see this and I'm like, oh, let me guess, this is a chessboard right here.
Ah, there's something on the desk.
It seems to be some kind of memo. Let me take a closer look. Maybe. Yeah. So that's what's those are all. This is all.
Next time move
all,
rook. No, pawn to g6. Interesting.
Yes. Huh. Okay, let's examine all this. This is chess notation. That's probably the victims.
What's chess notation?
It's a memo that records the position of the pieces on a chessboard. There's a good match. My next move would be pawn to... No, actually before that.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is no time to be playing chess.
You're right. The positions of the chess pieces recorded in this memo. I feel like I've seen something similar somewhere else. I should take a closer look at the evidence I've collected. Well, I mean, I'm gonna just deduce that with, the spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold. That one. This chess notation. I've seen it before.
You're still thinking about chess. Focus on the investigation. Focus!
Chess is quite important to this investigation. Okay, have a look at this.
Are these the chess pieces from Duggan's cell? Or Doggins? I don't know much about rules of chess.
The rules of chess are not important here. Look at the positions of the chess pieces in this memo, and the pieces in Duggan's cell. Do you notice anything?
Ah! I don't know anything about the different chess pieces. But if you flip the board around, the positions of the chess pieces are completely the same.
Yes, although the memo doesn't include the Cerberus chess piece. The positions of the other chess pieces are identical.
What's going on here?
Always play correspondence chess. This might be hard to believe, but Doggin's chess opponent was...
Ah! Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley?
Dang it, I should have said it! With this, we now have the evidence to link Doggin with the victim.
Yeah?
It's like I couldn't let him win in chess, so I had to kill him.
Yeah. I don't think there's a... Yeah, it's on the desk. It seems to
What
be
did
some
those
kind
books
of
say?
memo. We'll look at that then. I just want to make sure there's nothing else here. I don't think there is, but...
Okay.
Okay, so
Because
let's
my
look at these
eyesight's
books.
not good enough to read.
To read. Excuse
They
me.
are kind of...
There are a lot of
foggy.
books here. What's this? The Wonderful Warden of Ours? The Hound Whistler? The Animal Shack Redemption?
Wow.
Or was it the
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Was it Animal Shack or Animal Shank?
Is that the... I'm trying to read, because the Great Something in 80 Days. I'm not sure. There's some kind of life for dummies.
Like Around the World in 80 Days? That's another book.
Yeah, and then Prison Life for Dummies. That's pretty nice. I can't read some of these other ones. It's too pixely.
Mr. Knightley, he was a surprisingly good person.
And no, the detention center provides these books for the visitor's own edification. These books are supposed to help you grow as a human being. Huh. Prison Life for Dummies. Yeah, that's me. These books are written by model prisoners and former inmates.
Ah, here's a helpful book. The Great Escape in 80
There it
Days,
is.
based on a true story. Oh, check this one out. Crime and Establishment. How to Make Money in Prison.
The problems with this detention center may run deeper than I thought. Okay, but what about this, like, sushi menu?
Mr. Edgeworth, is this a dining menu?
You can choose your daily meals in this detention center. However, unless you have the money, you won't be able to choose what you want to eat.
In the end, the world revolves around money. Doesn't this mean that the rich won't have to reflect on their crimes?
Yes. Well, those who come here haven't been declared guilty yet. There are a few good people who don't need to reflect. Probably.
Sounds like you're just making excuses for them, Mr. Edgeworth.
Nah. I should have to come up with excuses for the detention center.
He was held in here before.
Yeah. Alright, I think from here I'd be able to see if there's any more
Maybe
nooks
not
and crannies.
this one, but
No, check that all out. All
I don't know if
was that
there's
paper.
I don't know if there's different detention holding
I
cells.
think. Well, I think this is one cell in this hallway, but I think for
remember, defense attorney Gavin, he had a really fancy holding cell.
yeah, he did.
It was like a freaking hotel room.
Yeah, it's not as dirty as I thought it would be. And the toilet paper shows no signs of use. Looks like there are no problems with the toilet.
It's a huge problem.
What's the problem?
It's totally awkward having the toilet out in the open like that. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you think more about the end user?
This facility wasn't designed with the spirit of service in mind. And then a bed. Let me touch the bed, thank you. Whereas this bed is looking great. Okay, number one, I can tell someone's already mopped up some dust over here or something, so I'm gonna look at this. That's interesting. Huh?
Yeah.
Something seems off. The floor here is clean.
The floor here is clean. Stop stealing my
Damn it.
lines. Was it
Damn it.
mopped recently?
Huh. That is interesting. Seems strange that only the air in front of the bed has been wiped clean. And then there's a jacket. It's Horace Knightley's suit.
According to the results of my investigation,
What did you find out?
a man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. Next time I'll investigate men who look good in frills.
Please don't bother.
You know about men who look good in suits, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Shut up. Newspaper.
This newspaper is missing a few pages.
They appear to be torn out. Huh. Fancy. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper?
Maybe they use it to clean the cell instead of a rag?
Clean the cell? It's quite possible. What about a pillow? Pillow? This looks like an uncomfortable bed to sleep in. But the pillow covers are clean. Not a speck of dust on them.
Is this what the bed at Gummy's place looks like as well?
No, if my hunch is correct, he has an old beat-up mattress lying around in his room. Somewhere. I don't know if
He doesn't even
sleeps
have
on
a
it.
bed frame. He just has the mattress.
Hey, there are a lot of people that have it that way.
Yeah?
Can I look at life on the outside?
Life on the outside.
Windows with iron bars. There are no signs of tampering. Doesn't look like the criminal could have escaped through here.
What if these iron bars are removable? Let me inspect them for future reference.
Okay, now's not the time for that. We're here in the middle of an investigation.
Well, if I steal something to see the animals and stuff, and then if I have to get out after I see the animals, I just go over here.
Christ. Alright, nothing else here.
Granted, I had
We
to
only
be
have-
convicted first, which means I wouldn't be in the holding cell anymore. I'd be in an actual cell. That kind of goes against my plan. Never mind.
You're fine. Okay, so I guess these two do connect. I guess we can say they used the torn up newspaper to wipe up whatever was cleaned. So, let's give it a try. And if not, oh well, we gave it a try. But that's
Yeah.
about all we can do right now. Everything else is pretty much looked at, so the floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something.
Did someone spill grape juice here?
I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe
It's
it.
always grape juice.
It's always grape juice. It's very likely it was this torn up newspaper.
Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag?
Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see.
Maybe he felt embarrassed about having to use the bathroom in front of a camera, so he held it for as long as he can, but then he had an accident and he had to clean it up, but he didn't want to ask the guards because it'd be embarrassing, so he cleaned it up himself.
Goodness! You're probably correct. To be honest, we're probably overthinking. That's the whole situation going on right now. And then he was so embarrassed he ran out of his cell and then had to hide away as far away as he could in the prison.
And got killed.
And then he got killed by a dog.
Rip.
So this is what our investigation turned up. Seems we found a major connection between the victim and Doggin.
Okay.
Huh? What happened? Was that Kenny?
They almost
I figured it was him, but I wasn't sure.
It was
The security camera recorded something terrible. What? Can you let me see it? Of course, sir. I have a portable playback device right here. Then let me see you right away. Why do you have a VCR on tap? Okay.
on tap.
Okay, so
What is it? Soda?
that. What the? What?
Whoa.
Was that a dog? What? I need to watch that like
What
a few
just happened?
times. This is.
This black thing has got to be that doggy, right?
Up until this point, I thought the murder took place inside the prison, but it appears I was mistaken. Well, that was a really quick black flash.
Yeah.
The place where Knightley was attacked was, well,
Jeez.
Right here. It was a detention
Security
center.
do they have? Where was the
weird. That's always there.
The dog just magically kind of came in, which was really weird. It was the
Yeah.
detention center. And furthermore, he was attacked by Doggin's dog. This is the decisive evidence. Security footage data jotted down in my organizer.
So I guess that must have been blood.
Something was killed in this room. Then this piece of evidence we found in the cell takes on a new meaning.
Yeah,
Well, I want to, can I watch it again? Can I?
we probably will be able to
I can't
later.
watch it again. I'll just watch it back in the footage, or if they ever show it again.
Yeah. What are you doing?
But, what? I was gonna keep going.
Oh. Okay.
This piece of evidence takes on a whole new meaning. Which piece of evidence takes on a new meaning? If the murder occurred in the holding cell?
Okay, now we pick it. I thought you were backing out of what prompted it, but it didn't prompt it yet.
Wait, so what should I pick
The
here?
wiped floor, you dingus.
For some reason,
'Cause of
someone
blood.
wiped the floor clean. It's possible they were wiping away blood stains.
Good thing the floor was already so dusty it prevented the blood from soaking into the wood.
Yeah. Thank you for your hard work. While I have your attention, I ask for one more favor.
It just rested on the layer of dust instead.
What would that be? Well,
Dust this place.
give me a minute because I can't quite remember, but I think I'll remember in about 23 and a half hours. Next time!
Oh no.
That's right, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this business and figure out what's going on with Knightley and the assassin and the dog.
Guess I better
and
go pick out a book.
And the secrets of the assassination attempt and all that stuff. Oh, it's getting juicy up in here.
It's getting interesting, that's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.